Hello and welcome to another special video review, and tonight we've got something. Well, we've got something. Oh man, it's been a long time I haven't done a review, and that's because my packages are still all in transit and it's taking bloody ages. Yeah, so I've received my first package. Almost 2 months almost 2 months I've been waiting for it, so yeah. Got another one that is, I still have 3 more package that are like 2-3 months old, like still in transit. God, but yeah, we're starting with something epic. This is the RZB01. Freedom is everything, is everyone's right. There's no brand. This is a really weird special oddity that I picked up. So yeah, age 10 and plus. It's a chug size Optimus Prime, highly articulated, no kibble, very G1-esque representation of Optimus Prime. And all these checkbox are checked with that figure. It's super articulated. Plastic quality is good. The look of the figure is great. Transformation is something brand new. It's a total new mold. This is not a knockoff. And it's just, I don't know, you'll have to see it for yourself because that thing is weird. So it comes in a can. Yeah, a can. You can see the feet in here and some other accessories, and that's pretty much it. We got art we can barely see anything. Optimus Prime holding like gazillion guns, truck mode, G1 robot mode here, again robot mode here. I think maybe this might be the brand. I can't even read it. So yeah, we got RZB01. I think this, if I translate it correctly using Babel Fish, yeah, Babel Fish, it's Freedom Pillar. I guess that's what his name is. So, yeah, one thing really amazing about this is when you open it up, you've got, you know, when you open up a new, a new jar of peanut butter. That's exactly it. It's sealed with a, you know, it even has like written like, sealed for your protection. Your protection. Oh man, I can't make that up. But yeah, when you open it up, it opens up like exactly like a jar of peanut butter. Now, another thing that I was completely flabbergasted when I opened that up. It's missing an arm. It's not completely assembled to fit inside the can. So they removed the arm to fit in the can. So the arm is right here. Everything is there. There's a lot of accessories, the head, the arm, everything is there. It's just I don't know. Alright, so let's pull that up. So it's just foam, nothing interesting in that. Yep, drop something. We've got instructions and all the accessories. So, yeah, peanut butter can. Alright, so here's the arm. Let's just put the arm in here. And the head is just stored in the back. So we just open that up. Bring this up. Close this up, and I'll come back to the figure afterward because there's so much thing to talk about this. So first up, he comes with 2 cannon, and yeah, they're pretty good, I guess. Both cannon are exactly the same. They have 2 pegs right here, and this is for storage into vehicle mode. Only one can store in vehicle mode, not both of them, but they give you 2 cannon, so you can dual wheel, I guess. We do have this handle. This is the peg that fits on the figure. It's not a 5mm peg. This feels like a 3mm peg, maybe 4mm. It's its own thing. But yeah, you plug it in here so you can bring the figure here, put it in, put the cannon in. Voila! So now you dual wheels his blasters. Yeah, We also have an extra hand, and this is a pointing finger, and oops, so yeah, weirdly enough, both hands are blue on the figure, but this one is black. Not sure why. But yeah, we have a pointing finger, and it's only for the right hand. So if you remove the right hand, voila, just a peg, and you plug it in. Now you have a black hand and a blue hand. Don't know why. Mystery. But that figure is shrouded in mystery. No brand, comes out of nowhere. Yeah. And we also have the hacks. It's just a yellow axe. It's weird, cool, but okay. We also have these two pegs, and these two pegs again is for storage into vehicle mode. And again, you can only store one accessory in vehicle mode. So either you plug in one of the cannon or the axe. I'll come back to it later. But we also have like this peg right here. You can remove the hand, insert the axe, and voila. It's really weird because the axe is a really small, very thin handle. So yeah, kind of weird, but okay. I really don't like the look of the axe. So let's remove it. Put it aside, put the hand, I'll just remove the cannon, put the normal hand in, voila. Stay there. Instructions, oh man, I had a field trip transforming that thing. Nothing makes sense. You have the figure right here, and then it says to pull this out, hit 180 degrees this and 90 degrees this. So yeah, it was pretty much the same thing for this. Where is it? This part, it says to pull out the arm. I'll come back when I transform. And yeah, the instructions are horrible. So they have some stuff written, but I can't read. Chinese, I guess, Mandarin. I don't know. All right, and then the coup de grace. That figure. I mean, it looks good. It looks really good. I'm not maybe a fan of the blue powder window, but the figure itself looks really damn good. It's very kibble-less. Let's remove the gun. There's no kibble, so it looks great. Has a nice silhouette. I mean, it checks all the boxes. Like, it looks great. Slim, plastic feels, I don't know, it's not the best for me. It feels like the old Mastermind Creation. If you were in the third-party scenes for a long time, the first stuff that Mastermind Creation pulled out had the same plastic quality. So yeah, in the very beginning of Mastermind Creation, they used that type of plastic. It almost feels like a much thicker Gundam type of plastic. So it's hard to explain. But yeah, it doesn't feel cheap. It feels solid, but okay. So yeah, we got the figure right here. It's highly articulated, like a lot of articulation. So yeah, the head is on a ball joint, so it can, yeah, look up a little bit, left, right. But here's the problem. There's no peg. The helmet is just slid on it. It's just sliding on it. And now you can see that the head, because there's no helmet, the head can pop out of the joint. So and yeah, as you pull the head back in like this, the head can move back and forward and on the joint, and it's kind of weird. So the helmet is not glued on or anything, and it's really loose. That's the least of the concern right now. But yeah, the head is articulated. The arms are on butterfly joints, so you can pull this out right here, and you can move back. It's more for transformation, but it works. We do have a swivel like this. We do have a rotation joint right here. We do have another rotation joint here. We have a double jointed elbow, so it can bend a lot. So that's pretty good. And thick chimney. The wrist can rotate. Can move inside like this. It's more transformation again, but it works. You do have ab crunch. Like he can literally sit down. I mean, those are some abs crunch. You can move backward a little bit, so it can bend like this. We do have rotation. I don't know if I should show you this right now. All right, I'll come back later. There's a couple of more things. The legs, we do have a split. How about this? We do have the leg that move like this and backward like this. We do have a rotation of the upper thigh. We do have, again, a double knee joint knee. So, really good. It even jams at going forward, so it doesn't bend, even though there's joint exposed right here. It just goes backward and doubles it. Like, it's really good. And the foot is on a ball joint, so you can rotate, pivot, side to side. You can rotate a little bit. You have the toes that move up and down. So it does have a lot of articulation, lots of range. So it checks all the boxes for a good Optimus Prime. Now, as you've seen, like, the arm pops out easily. It's just a slide-on peg. Thing is, those slide-on pegs are everywhere on the figure. Like the hand, the elbow, the shoulder, the waist. Yeah. It's everywhere. Those pegs are everywhere. Even the leg. It's all slide-on pegs. Everywhere. It's kind of odd. I mean, even the helmet is slide-on. Well, it's kind of odd, but figure's not bad looking. Like I said, I'm not a real fan of the powder blue window, but it looks okay. As you see, kibble less, nice legs. You can move these things, they move a little bit. Bumper right here, nice detail. There's not a lot of paint on it. We do have paint for the skirt, metallic paint for the grill, blue paint here, a couple of chrome on the lights. The head, oops, do have some metallic crest right here, blue eyes, if you can see better now. So, not a lot of paint, but it works. So, yeah. It's pretty much it for the figure, but it's kind of weird. Like, where did it come from and all those slide-on pegs? I'm still conflicted. Is it a good figure? Yeah, it checks all the boxes, but it feels also, at the same time, a really bad execution for everything, but it still works, so... Comparison. I'm not sure what to compare it with. So they say it's supposed to be with the Chug family, but here we have the Siege Shockwave without the power armor on. So you can see Optimus Prime is maybe a head taller than him. So it works. We have right here, just move this aside, Studio Series Bumblebee Optimus Prime, and again. This one feels yeah, pretty close, but okay, if we straighten him up, he's like hair taller. Like, really? Yeah. It's pretty close for the Studio Series Optimus Prime. Transformation. Like I said, transformation is original. Bad execution, but original. One thing I forgot to show. He does have the Matrix. So, yeah, it's unpainted. Doesn't hold too much, but it's there. It looks more like a candy, but yeah. It goes like here, and it holds, but with vibration and everything, it's just going to unpeg itself really easily. So we can close this on. Alright. Transformation now. Alright, first up, you open this up, and you can rotate the head. Be careful about rotating the head. As you can see, the mask popped out. So you just flip this in, voila, close this in, there you go. Alright, hands, flip these in, and open these panels and open them up like this at the angle. That's as far as they go. Don't force them, just put them like that. Same thing on the other side. Close the hand in, open this panel up like this. This one goes further, this one, oh, okay, you can pull them all. Doesn't matter. Next up, that part just blew my mind. So, like I said, the instructions are so bad, but they tell you to to pull this out. You can't. It doesn't pull out at all. But you need to rotate these part like this. It's not super easy. And when you have like this square, which is a light, you hold it and you continue to flip the gray part right here. So the gray part needs to keep rotating like this. Like this, and then you bring this back like this. Original, but it is what it is. Alright, let's do the other side. So again, rotate this completely. So now you have the light. Keep rotating 90 degree, and then just hold the gray piece and then bring the light back in, and then you have to shove it underneath the grill. So it looks like this. So now you have the front of the truck mode. Done. Next up, you need to pull on the waist. They say it actually says in the instructions 3 millimeter. Why 3 millimeter? Because if you go like 5 or 6 millimeter, this is what happens. So you just pull it out just a little bit, and then you rotate it and bring it on like this, and then you just squeeze it back in like this. So now you have the front bumper. Open these up. Open these up. Underneath we have the wheels right here. Flip them out. Flip them out. And as you can see right here, you can almost see like where the screw marks of the plastic. So it feels, I don't know, kind of like an amateur making a transformer, which is not a bad, take for. If you tell me you printed this with a 3D printer and assembled it yourself and everything, I'd believe you and I'd say it's amazing for the work. But I don't know. I bought this, so it's a massively produced figure, and it's not like 3D printed. It doesn't feel like 3D printed. You actually see sprue marks everywhere, tons of sprue mark. Have some more right here. Have some more here. There's tons of sprue marks everywhere. So yeah. Anyway, arms. They tell you to pull the arm. This is what happens when you pull the arm. So that's not what you pull. You need to pull the block right here. So that block right here, you just pull it out like this. So this, move it again, bring it back, and now you bring the arm down like this on the double hinge. Rotate it inside like this, and then you close that panel up. So that's pretty cool. So same thing on the other side. Pull the block. The shoulder block right here. Yeah, this is what happens. So again, this one, bring it in, close it in, bring the arms on the double joint elbow, close it in, and close that panel up. So we have the cab all done. Going for the legs now. Again, legs, intriguing, not that bad. So close the feet like this, and you're done. Legs now. Open this panel up. Rotate the gas tank on the other side like this. Take this panel right here, pull out, and as you pull out, you rotate it completely on the other side. And as it rotates, you need to pull it out some more. It's yeah, really odd. You don't want to force it. Voila, pull it out like this, and then you slide it back in correctly, and then you close this in. You can see there's some wedge in the plastic that will rest this panel on. Voila. That's it. Same thing to the other leg. So open this up, flip the can on the other side, pull the wheels out. It's kind of hard for a... I don't want to break it because it's special, you know. Like this, and then close it back in. Voila, and close the panel in. There you go. And now you have a peg right here with a tiny peg here. Plug them in, just like this, and the instructions tells you actually to bend the leg in diagonal, like exactly like this. On the other side you can see it's straight, but as you can see when it's straight, the wheels sort of like go up like this, so you need to bend this like this. And yeah, we're done. Here's the what was it, RZB Optimus Prime in vehicle mode, and it rolls. Vehicle mode is not the best, you know, so yeah, the cab still rotates, so that irritates me a little bit. Bumper like this, but otherwise it's okay. It's not the best truck mode, you know. Still wheel. Oh, these wheels are pretty tight, but it rolls. So yeah, not much to say on truck mode. Cab, like I said, the worst is the cab moving. Nothing locks in. There's lots of panel lining here. You can make sure those are squeezed in. It looks much better, but still lots of panel lining right here. The back is not the best. There's nothing for a hitch, so yeah, it doesn't have a trailer. And for the weapon storage, as I mentioned, you have like a tiny hole right here. You need to take the gun, plug it in right here. Maybe this one is too big. Yeah, okay, there's two different sizes, so it goes on the other side. So this one plugs in, yeah, like this. This one plugs on the other side. And oops, I unplugged the wheels. Plug this in. Voila. Now the wheels are all crooked. I just unplugged everything. But yeah, that's how it goes. Like, yeah, you can put the axe also. The axe won't look good. The gun is passable, but yeah. Oops. Just squeeze too much. The wheels are again not the most solid figure in vehicle mode, you know. Yeah. So yeah, the RZB01 Freedom Pillar, I guess. Freedom is everyone's right figure. Not the best. The robot mode is decent. It's an oddity. Like I said, if you were approaching me saying you built this yourself with a 3D printer, wow, I would be amazed. That would be really cool. But as a toy that you buy for 30 bucks, I paid. Yep, I paid 30 bucks for this. I don't know, and it's an oddity, a really odd one. The robot mode is pretty good, like decent. Odd, but really decent. Truck mode though lacks a bit, you know. It lacks a lot, man. Even though, so yeah, we do have like paint job right here, kind of weird scratch right here, just above the lights. This wheel is really tight. The other ones are okay. Yeah, like I said, the robot mode is pretty decent. The truck mode is a nice effort at best. Let us compare with the Optimus Prime that from the movie Bumblebee I showed earlier. So here's the Bumblebee Studio Series movie. The Studio Series Bumblebee, the movie, Optimus Primes. So yeah, compared to it, they were pretty much the same size in robot mode, but as you can see in the truck mode, the RBZ, the RBZ is way smaller. Length size is pretty much the same, and no, the RBZ are still smaller, so yeah. Lots, big difference, you know, even though they were pretty much the same size in robot mode. Yeah. RZB01, the vehicle mode, like I said, is not really good. But the robot mode is actually looking pretty damn cool. Quality, articulation is amazing. It hits a lot of, it hits the ball out of the park for the robot mode. But, yeah, truck mode is pretty bad. It's, yeah. Like I said, I have no idea where this comes from. And, you know, when I created my channel years ago, if you check my very first couple of videos, it's all really odd, weird Transformers, stuff that people don't usually buy or are into, and that's what I wanted to create to do. Like, I want to review the stuff, the odd ones, the oddballs, the stuff that is weird, people don't know how to take, and that's what I like. And this is exactly it. This is the stuff that people have no idea what this is, and I'm the one reviewing it for you, so that's pretty cool. I like it. Truck mode, not really. The robot mode looks great, though. So, yeah. One thing I need to mention right now that it happened by playing with it a little bit. As you can see right here, the ears are stress marked a lot. The instruction tells you to store the head almost as the final step. And I didn't know why, because usually it's the first step, you just hide the head. But if you hide the head first and you move the stuff like these panels right here and the arms around, it squeezes the head, and some parts rubs on the head, and that's how the ears got the stress mark. So be really careful. Do transform the head as the last step. So almost the last step. When you're finished with the cab, the last step for the cab is shoving the head back in or out, or first step or the last step, depending on how transformation goes. But yeah, that's my main concern. Otherwise, it wouldn't be so bad if there weren't so many sprue marks everywhere in robot mode and vehicle mode. But, like I said, the robot mode is really great. Vehicle mode is something. But yeah, it sells for $30. It's not that bad. I mean, we had worse Hasbro figure, I guess. But yeah, the robot mode itself, really good. Vehicle mode, not so bad. not so good. Accessory wise, okay, double cannon, the axe. I don't like the axe. I'm gonna put this here. Cannon, they look good, I guess. It's just simple PVC pipe looking. No detail or anything. But yeah, like RZB1 is just an oddball that just comes out of nowhere. And I gave it a chance, and I'm not that disappointed. I mean, the truck mode is really bad, but the robot mode looks really great. So in my I'm just gonna put him here in the display. It will look great on my display. But yeah, like a super articulated. If you want to do like stop motion videos and looking for a robot Optimus Prime, this one would be it. The amount of articulation is so good. Maybe not in the fingers or hand, but the overall figure has such a great articulation. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I just keep talking for nothing. This video is way too long for what it is, but it's such an oddball figure, I just had to speak about it a lot. So yeah, RZB01, freedom is everyone's right. Freedom pillar, I guess. $30 $34. I picked this up at Sir Toys. I'm gonna put the link in the description below if you're interested. I'd say, yeah, give it a chance. For the robot mode alone, it's great. Vehicle mode, though, I mean, don't even bother. Alright, so I'll leave it there. So, like, subscribe, leave a comment, yada, 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 you know, the song. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Oh, next time is going to be really great. Stay tuned.